When you talk that language, they gonna tell you no because you black. When we got more black people back on that shit where it's like, y'all trying to me, let's go to war.
Who's trying to
take me? I got an 8th grade education, bro. As smart as I am. What? I got an 8th grade education. Selling, you have fucking rats and roaches and you really selling like rats and saying it's,
oh my God.
See, this is why don't nobody like you. All right, so boom. For the longest, I've been saying the main reason that the youth are so angry, the main reason we can't really get a grasp on what happened during slave times or what happened in black people's history, the main reason we can't progress today is because we grew up under people like we're about to hear that made all of these excuses, that told us about all of these barriers, that tried to stop us from everything we doing. I can't stand these kind of people. I can't stand these kind of people. Every time you say something, the white man ain't gonna let you do that. Every time you want to do something, the white man ain't gonna let you do that. Every time you want to think something, the white man ain't gonna let you do that. Just killing the dreams of the youth over some boogeyman that's out there that's just gonna stop you from doing something. The main thing that stops us from doing anything is that we won't get together and start putting income together to be able to do stuff. That has nothing to do with nobody else. Oh, white people get all the houses. Yeah, because our parents fucked the money up. Their parents didn't fuck the money up. Yeah, but they was able to get the money first. No, because during the 60s, shit was great. We had property. We had everything. No one told our mamas to sell that shit. No one. But we gonna get into this. Like, subscribe, comment.
I want a land lease. They're not giving that up. A land lease. Fuck paying rent. I want a land lease. Ownership. When you talk that language, they gonna tell you no because you black.
Called the mortgage.
See, it's different. And then they make it seem like we not trying. They make it seem like we lazy. Bullshit. You niggas ain't selling. And then now you got this.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. If you have the proper credit, if you have the proper income, if you know the link with Franca, if you know everything you're supposed to know about any subject, they're going to allow you to do it. There's 2 Asian people right behind you that probably worked the rice paddies back home in China before they got here or wherever they came from. And they're listening to somebody who's been here their whole life talk about how hard it is to get what they have. Oh, they just act like black people lazy. We are lazy. Go back and check the video I just did on Black Lives Matter. We was able to donate $80 million to them. 80 million. We putting the money in the wrong places. We putting the money in the hands of the rappers. We putting the money in the hands of people that ain't coming back to open no businesses for us. They're not renting out no apartments. They're not doing any of this. They're spending money on more destruction for us. So yes, at times we are very lazy and we like to put the money towards the wrong shit. But if you have all of your chips in order, no one's going to stop you from doing nothing. It's a capitalistic society. If you have good ideas and bring good income, they fucking love you.
Place brothers who can't do nothing with their money, who can't invest in businesses. And then when you do invest in businesses, now they hit you with all types of tax evasion, fraud, bullshit. They send fake.
See, this is why don't nobody like you. This is why don't nobody like you. What do you mean they hit you with fraud? They hit you with tax evasion? Nigga, pay your taxes. Every time I see somebody go to jail for some tax evasion shit, they was either selling drugs or didn't pay their fucking taxes. Stupid. That's not no bullshit. They didn't pay the damn taxes. Tell them to pay their taxes. You won't have to deal with that. Do your paperwork correctly. You won't have to deal with no fraud. If we're talking about a legitimate business, why is he bringing a criminal mindset into regular business? There's plenty of black people that are not suffering with any of those problems and they have a thriving fucking business. I don't know what he's talking about. But imagine the youth hearing this. Imagine him having a group of the youth surrounding him while they listen to this kind of information. What kind of dreams can you have? What type of aspirations can you have? What type of inventions do you want to come up with? How much of a property owner do you want to be? Do you want millions of dollars worth of property or just a nice home for you to chill in? Do you want to get into farming and agriculture? Do you need warehouse space? Would you like to gentrify your own area? Things like that start to come into play. And if you listen to somebody like him, you're gonna think it's fucking impossible. So when we see the youth today and they lazy and they entitled and they think things are supposed to be given to them, it's because people like him are giving them messages like this.
Accountants at you, fuck up your books on purpose, send you to jail for 5 years for tax evasion and take all your assets just because you black trying to own something, bro.
Stop the cap.
I'm sorry to keep stopping this, but it's so much cap in a row. It's so much cap in a row. Listen to what he honestly just said.
Just because you black trying to own something, bro.
So just because you black trying to own something, they'll throw you in jail for 5 years. Just because you black and want to own something, they'll throw you in jail for 5 years. I don't know what kind of niggas he around. I don't know what kind of black folks he around, but the black folks that I'm around are doing fucking great. The black folks I'm around own property. They're out there starting businesses. They're thriving. They're not suffering with tax evasion and fraud and the rest of this fuck shit that he's talking about. There's no one stopping us. I've never seen a nigga just get thrown in prison for being black and owning a business. Imagine that. You just black, own a business. It's 2022, about to be 2023, and you just get thrown in jail for being black and owning a business. In a capitalistic society that thrives off the fact that they want you to make more money if you have good enough ideas and can generate good cash flow. They want you to do this. They want to be able to tax the fuck out of you, so why would they stop you from opening businesses? Ain't nobody stopping us from opening no businesses. You could get online right now and go ahead and get your LLC or whatever you want to get. You can do that right now. Hire proper accountants. Get proper lawyers on your team. Talk to the right people. But to him, that's going to get you thrown in jail just because you black and own a business. The nerve of him. I'd be in jail. I would be in jail. Stop it.
Shit different, bro. Like, so when we got more black people back on that shit where it's like, y'all trying to kill me? Let's go to war.
Who's trying to kill you?
Fuck it. They don't want that because they know we got God on our side. We got universal karma. So they wanna what's that word? They wanna water it down and change the vibration. What? Because if black people say, you know what, I'm gonna die or be free, nigga, revolution be 3 days and we be.
See, this is why don't nobody like you. I'm free. What the fuck is he talking about? I could go where I want to, fly wherever I want to, eat wherever I want to, eat whatever I want to. Ain't nobody whooping my ass. I don't believe in white supremacy because I don't think that white people are supreme. I don't live in that kind of fuck nigga mentality. That's some weak shit for a man to sit around and call another race of men supreme and give it a title and act like you scared of them and they gonna throw you in prison if you do this and you gotta be ready to die for it. Who out here is getting killed for making money? Legally. He's talking legally. He's talking buying property, opening businesses, selling real estate. He says it like there's no black people doing this. He says it like it's not happening. Yeah, but it ain't enough of us. We're only 7% of the population. 77% of black children born out of wedlock in the single parent households with one income. What money is left over to teach him about investments if mama was never taught about investments because mama wasn't supposed to be the head of the family? What happens when he never gets in contact with his dad because he was marked out on the streets running the streets? What happens then? We wind up in the situation that we're in today. That's what happens. And no one did that but us. That's something we got to take up with us. But there's no special white man like Don't Be a Menace to South Central that's just going around and shooting niggas and checking them off of the list. That's not happening. We got to stop that mentality right there, or you're going to scare all young black kids into thinking there's nothing they can do but rap, dribble a ball, or shoot at each other. Because you can't get no property because the white man gonna stop you. And if you do get the property, they're gonna throw you in jail for 5 years for owning a business and being black. What the fuck kind of message is that? What type of weak, and it's always the big buff niggas that come on this weak shit. You gotta be ready to die for this shit. To die to start a business? To die to own a piece of property, nigga? You don't have to die for that. You could just go buy the property. You got the money? You got the credit? You got a business line of credit you gonna put it in? Is this gonna be for business purposes or for home? Are you gonna turn your home into a business? Like, how are you gonna go about this? Because you could just go do it. And you ain't gotta bring the 40 with you to go do it. That is crazy.
Be in position. So some of them people need to get robbed. Some of them people need to get killed. Some of them people need to get beat the fuck up. Some of them people need to be pulled out them seats. You see why the white people, they storm the White House? They got militias, they got gun clubs. Them niggas make shit happen. Black people trying to protest, fuck Black Lives Matter. Owned by white people, win. Those who are first shall be last. Those who are last shall be first. It's already written, we gonna come in position. Just gotta be patient. That's what it is, bro. Now, I'm not for bullying, but I'm not for being a victim neither. What?
Sound like one.
I showed up. That little Asian girl, I'm showing her real shit. My heart is pure. But I'm not gonna forget that I'm black. I wanna teach my own too as well. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I don't teach division, but I'm gonna teach that young black boy, you better watch out from other people. Cause they trying to kill you. What? That's what it is. Do I want it to be that way? No. Is it that way? Yes.
Really, nigga?
Who are the other people and who trying to smoke us? See, this is why don't nobody like you. Let's go through the stats. Black men are 7% of the United States population. We commit 44% of the murders. Who's trying to kill us? 98% of those murders are against each other. Who's the other people trying to kill us? Police shot 3 unarmed black men last year. King Von killed 5 niggas. By himself. He got more bodies than the whole damn police force.
Bruh.
Who's trying to kill us? You ain't never walked through the suburbs, seen a couple of white folks and got scared. But you have walked through your hood, seen a crowd of niggas and got scared.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's facts. What do you need racism for when we doing that to each other? What do we need it for? It's no one but us at this point. Because I'm free. I have my own thinking mind. I can do whatever the fuck I want to. Go to whatever college I want to. Go to whatever school I want to. Wear whatever shoes I want to. There's no one stopping me from doing anything. And they couldn't stop me if they wanted to.
So when do we say, you know what, we gonna change it? Like I said on the podcast, Vivendi owns the fucking music industry. Some French motherfuckers putting budgets for people that's talking about gangbanging, killing, and violence. You can't name one Jewish rapper that's...
He talking to China Mac. Funny situation, story time. A while ago, China Mac did a interview with Vlad TV. And he was talking about how in his community, he won't sell drugs. He'll bring them to black people's community and sell the drugs. So I decided to say something about that because I didn't think that was cool for him to just be able to say that and still be able to chill around niggas after that. Like that was some whack shit to say. And he actually responded. Here's the message. So yeah, funny that he's having this conversation with him. I've had this conversation with him.
That's a blood. Name him, I'll wait. You can't name one Jewish rapper that's a Crip. Name him, I'll wait. It's a reason for that shit, B. You can't name one fucking Yemen rapper that's a blood or a Crip. That's talking about, yo, get the op, spin a fly, kill him, shoot him, kill his mother.
This gonna be very controversial, but yes, the fuck you can. Yes, the fuck you can. His name is Nipsey Hussle. Again, I told you this is gonna be very controversial, but his name is Nipsey Hussle. You also have the artist that he does music with Lil Baby, another Arab that is also a gang member. You have DJ Khaled. So there's plenty of them. I don't know how we seem to ignore them, but there is plenty of them. Rest in peace to Nipsey though. Why? They use crack to break down black communities in the 80s. They're using music to break down black communities now, bro. That I agree with.
And it ain't come from us. That's why them kids on that bus with their pants sagging. That's why them kids is like,
It ain't
yo,
come
fuck
from
that, I
us.
don't care about life.
See, that's what I don't like. What do you mean it didn't come from us? Yes, it did come from us. We wrote those lyrics. We recorded those songs. We did the hand gestures. We made the videos. We did that. We did that. We gotta hold that L.
Benefit from that, you know what I mean? Like, I was in the system too. I was raised in the system since I was 8 years old. So I know exactly what that system. A lot of Asian people have never been through that system. They don't know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was just one of the few that was a part of it. But every time I went, there was more black people than anybody. So, you know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact that as you go into them systems, them shits don't help kids become men. You know what I mean? They help kids become criminals. You know what I'm saying? It's incubators. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand that. Like, they will never really understand that because they didn't go through it. You know what I'm I'm saying? Much love.
Please.
But I went through it, so I understand. You know what I mean? I know that
But take
that
me.
shit.
I got an 8th grade education, bro. As smart as I am.
What?
I got an 8th grade education. You see? System. I didn't read Shakespeare, every book on business, marketing, whatever, right? Sigmund Freud, Warren Buffett.
You done read all of these books and you still think you gonna die just cause you black and open a business. You gonna think that they not gonna sell you any kind of property, and you have the money, you have the credit, you have the leverage, you have everything you're supposed to have. You think they're not gonna give it to you because you black. After you've read all of these books. Crazy.
Benjamin Graham, Intelligent Investor, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, you name it, I fucking read it. Now, had I would have had a system in place that wanted to see me elevate, bro, I'd have been a billionaire a long time ago. So the issue is we can't fight history. Nobody wants to. It's like the ugly elephant in the room. Nobody wants to talk about. Like, black people have been getting fucked by America for too long. For too long, bro. And they put everything. People attach strategically themselves to us. You got Black Lives Matter, and as soon as you turn around, LGBT. Click right to that. So now we confused. We fighting for gay rights instead of civil rights. We fighting for gay rights instead of black rights. What you do in your bedroom was your business. I'm talking about executive orders, passing laws. We don't got no institutions. Where's the black schools? Where's the banks? Where's the black hospitals? They fucking computer chipping us. They fucking killing us. These niggas is killing us, bro.
Oh,
we don't got no
my
institutions. Are you crazy? Listen, you got a Chinese police department, you got a Jewish police department, you got an Irish police. There's no black police department. That's why.
Because we didn't do it. Because we didn't do it. Because we want to take on everybody else's struggle. Because we don't want to team up. Because we don't want to listen. Because people grow up listening to people like you who say it's not even possible. So I'm just going to work at McDonald's and die. That's it. I'm just going to work at McDonald's, live in my apartment and die. What's the point? If I try to get a land lease, you said they ain't going to give it to me because I'm black. You said if I own a business, they're going to kill me. You said they're going to throw me in prison for 5 years. For tax evasion. You said I'm not going to be able to get an accountant because they're going to mess my books up. That's what you said. Now you want me to still have passion enough to start my own police force? You want us to have passion enough to be able to have our own hospitals, have our own cabs, have our own schools? You want us to still be able to do that after you just said all of that? That makes no sense.
That's why you don't see Asians getting shot by fucking police. That's why you don't see Jewish people get shot by police. Black people, we don't got no institutions. You see? So what I'm saying is what I think me and you could do is keep building these platforms and informing the youth.
Look at China Mac's face. China Mac want to say everything that I'm saying right now, but he knows it's going to be determined racist because he's saying it. But he wants to be like, bro, that's a crock of shit. The reason that Asians ain't going through that is because we really thinking about money. We really family based. We really have our mothers and fathers in the household. We really build as families. We really loan our own people no interest loans. Like we truly do that, and you guys won't do it. And as much as this guy's talking about the white man, he's just branded right on his chest. Big ass stamp from the white man right on his chest. Right on his chest. Got his wrist plates, you know what I'm saying? Got his shackles. Got his chain around his neck. But quick to talk about what white folks gonna do.
How to interact with the opposite skin color. Right? You don't look, you judge that man by his character, not by his skin color. You see? And you work with that man, you build that wealth. You build that wealth. You see? We ain't just talking about interracial dating because Asians like blacks and black. It's just beyond fucking making cute babies. Let's make fucking beautiful buildings.
Right.
Look at China Mac's face. He's like, why would my people step backwards to do that for your people when your people don't even like my people and my people don't even like your people? We got to do that for ourselves. You guys have to do that for yourselves. That's what his face is saying right now. And I agree.
You see? That's the difference. We do some import-export shit. We go to China, get some goods from China, right? And go sell in Africa. Go get some goods from Africa, go sell in China, then go do both, and then come and sell in America. And make that a fucking program for these kids, bro. That's changing the world shit, bro.
He knows that would never work.
That's changing the world shit, bro. That's the type of shit I'm on, bro. And everybody not gonna jack that. Oh, you know what I mean? Sorry, this was an impromptu. You know what I mean? So, don't lose this footage, man. You know all them videos they had of Tupac when he was in his prime?
Man,
It's one of those, man.
So you think everything he's saying is like 100%?
No, he has a political fan base. Listen, don't put him under that gun like that. Everything I said is my opinion,
Okay.
and China Mac has his own opinion, which is separate from mine. Okay? Quick disclaimer. You know what I mean?
I feel like he do have solid points, man. Like, you know, what he said about, you know,
What did I tell you?
the
You want
agenda
to say everything
of
I'm
keeping certain people down and keeping
crazy.
certain. This is a capitalist society. Somebody got to be on top. Somebody got to be on bottom.
But that's not race-based. That's wealth-based.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not an equal society. It's people's gonna be on top, people's gonna be on the bottom. There has to be in a capitalist society. Somebody has to be poor. Somebody has to be on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So I understand 100% what that man is saying, because the people on top want to keep their people on top and keep whoever it is on the bottom.
But those people on the top are a mixture of people. Like Kanye West is in that conversation. Jay-Z's in that conversation. Diddy's in that conversation. There's plenty of other black people that are in that conversation. The guy who made the red bottoms, they're in that conversation.
Keep
You know what I'm
black people on
saying?
the bottom.
And
That's what they say.
right. And I went through system after system, group home after group home, and I only seen black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time,
Now,
I see
why?
majority of black people. So I understand how, you know, I understand that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I definitely don't agree with certain shit that he says. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I do understand. I agree with the main thing is that we need to start educating our youth on building with each other. You know what I'm saying? Versus just the value in actually seeing another person beyond their color and seeing it as a relationship, something that we can grow and build, you know, buildings like that man said. So I do agree with that shit.
Then that's a problem. That's when it becomes an issue. You see? And if you're selling products that are not good, if you're selling food that creates cancer, that's poisonous, that's another problem. It's not just you got a business. You're selling. You have fucking rats and roaches in it. You really selling like rats and saying it's
Oh my God!
See, this is why don't nobody like you. Are you sitting here trying to talk about how black and Asian people need to work together, and you sitting there saying that they cook and sell us rat to another Asian man right next to you? Think about how racist that is. To have said to this Asian man right to his face, yeah, they cooking, your people cooking rats and giving it to us. If Asian people put rat on the menu, niggas would still order it to at least try it once. Especially in a social media era where you'd go viral for taking a video and you would fucking turn out to like it. And Africans eat rats too. I'm sick of people thinking that it's only Asian people who eat rats. Everywhere where they have fields of things, they more than likely eat the gigantic rats and rodents that run around there. You have to capture them or get them out of there anyway. May as well turn them into a food source. Go check the Hadza people from South Africa. Go check the people in Congo. Go check and see what they're cooking. Go look at the exotic market in Nigeria and see the kind of foods that they're cooking. But to blatantly say that to an Asian man right to his face, and then to say we gotta work together at the same time, this why don't nobody like you.
fried fucking chicken nuggets.
Is that what they doing now?
Yes.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
And a lot of Chinese restaurants. It's a fact.
Jeez, I don't agree with
Yeah,
that.
see? Nah,
See,
come
you
on.
don't be. Look, come on, man. Come on, Tiger. Don't be. Everything I say, you can
Come on,
Google.
Tiger.
See the shit about.
I
See,
mean,
you know, people get mad about me when they meet me and I talk, and I say, yo, you know what?
But
Just
Chinese
Google it.
people eat that shit though. You know that.
Google it.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Chinese people eat rats.
Yeah.
So
Yo, what?
they do. Korean people eat that weird shit too.
No,
Yes,
they
they do.
Y'all
Shit,
eat some
y'all-
weird ass shit. Y'all eat
y'all
dogs,
eat
bro.
rats.
Y'all eat dogs.
Yo, I'm out. Yo, listen.
Yeah.
Y'all know the vibes. Listen, make sure y'all.
Again, you guys can go find this video. I don't even know who this guy's name is. I'm not exactly sure who he is, but I think this some weak shit to be thinking. I don't believe in white supremacy because I don't believe that white people are supreme compared to me. I don't believe in none of this shit that he was talking about. I can't open a business. I'm gonna go to jail for 5 years. They're gonna send me a fake accountant. All that other weird shit. I'm not with none of that. I'm not with none of that. I teach my kids to be the greatest, period. I don't care who you up against. You could be up against somebody who look just like you. You bet not lose. You bet not lose. That's the kind of attitude that you gotta have. But just to see how I'm so smart. Look, I got an 8th grade education. I could tell. When you said to a Chinese man who's supposed to be your friend to his face that his people are selling you rats. And if they were, which this rumor has been going around forever, then why is it that they can only open shop in black neighborhoods and black people are the ones that fund these places? If black people cared so much about it, why are they still eating there? As soon as they get to America, the Asian people are looking for the hood because that's who's going to be paying them. Facts. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. Like, subscribe, comment. You already know.